And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And now it is time for us to meet the Grandmaster. We must learn the ways of the dark arts and be able to...
Come on! Show me your strength! Remember the vow you took when you begged me to take you in. Yeah! Kid!
Donnie Yen?
You gave your miserable lives to me. I must make something of you, but you must concentrate. Your fist is an extension of yourself. Channel the power.
Ipan Killer!
That is pathetic! If you think you stand a chance against any opponent with that clumsy display, you'll be dead in a moment. You must try harder!
It's funny, because I was just doing a stereotypical voice.
I did not realize
Totally
that we
forgot
had
his was
visitors.
stereotypical, too.
I apologize for this pathetic lack of skill you had to endure watching.
Yes, well, my name is Jean. We have come to you because you are known to be the karate expert. Master Lun, we desperately need your help.
Well, perhaps you are expecting too much of me. I am merely a servant of the art of karate. But enough talking here. It's quite noisy in the great dojo. Please, come this way.
It's a shame they never did an animated scene of him fighting all those guys, because that would have been cool. So really quick, yeah, I was making a joke about how I was doing a stereotypical, Eastern Asian person's accent, and then the game actually beats me to it. So we actually get one of the crests I've been waiting for. We have the Power Crest, so let's take it off for a second. And we're going to put in the Earth Crest. Now, the Earth Crest will actually give Lamina Earth Magic. Yay! So, Crack Point, Rock Viper, Rock Crush. Now, what we want to do, on top of that, is to remove Poison entirely and give it the, give the Enhanced Earth Magic. So now, they're still the same, but they're stronger versions of that spell. And now she has access to, we have access to pretty much every element in the game between Hiro and Lumina. And that was one of the big grabs we needed to make sure we get was that Earth Magic grab is pretty easy to miss out on. I believe there's another item, but I don't remember what it was because I think I sold whatever it was right away. Oh, it's a dagger. That's why. In other words, it's a piece of crap. So anyway, yeah, that Earth Crest is going to be a big deal for quite a while, at least in my opinion. And then it might get moved around towards endgame and replaced for other stuff. But it's really valuable right out the door for obvious reasons, because enemies who are weak to Earth, we now can hit them with Earth Magic. Normally, you don't get Earth Magic till much later in the game, so hence why I'm making a big deal about it right now. Now then, Jin, you say that you and your friends need my help, but you haven't said why. Master Lun, have you heard of a martial art called the Shadow Dragon Fist? I'm afraid I have never heard of it, Jin, and I have heard of every martial art. Are you sure that... Yes, Lun, it's real. It's a martial art of pain, darkness, and death. It's the art of the assassin. An assassin's art? How horrible! The man who teaches this art is a coward who hides behind a mask. His name is unknown. He kidnaps helpless children and breaks their fragile minds, and he teaches them to kill. His victims become mindless soldiers willing to do anything for their masked master, willing to kill in the name of the Shadow Dragon cult. How sickening! How horrible! How do you know so much of this cult, Jin? Did they kidnap someone close to you? Not quite, Master Lun. They kidnapped me. What?
Oh, Jean. It can't be true, Jean. You're just making all this up to get Lun to help us, aren't you?
No, Ruby, it's true. It's all true. I still have nightmares. And I still remember what happened on the day I escaped. I murdered 6,000 people after eating an enchilada from Taco Bell. You're a liar. You've lied since the beginning. The Shadow Fist isn't an art of strength. It's an art of death smeared in the blood of the innocent. Well, isn't that still the same thing as power? Strength?
Have you already forgotten my teachings, Jin? Strength means nothing unless it is wielded. The Shadow Dragon Fist is not the art of death. It is the art of ultimate strength.
Shut up. Your words are lies, and your heart is black. I won't do your bidding any longer.
Where do you run from us, Jin? Wherever you may go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul now thirsts for blood, and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Jin. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. Are you angry, Jin? Are you angry enough to strike at me? Stand up and use what I have taught you. Allow the egg to infiltrate your soul. Let the hate flow through you.
I won't fight you. I won't use the Shadow Dragon Fist. You don't control me anymore.
Not true, Jin. I control your life. And I'll summon your death.
At least we got to keep the gi. I was found near death at the bottom of a cliff by a traveling caravan. They brought me back from the brink of death and took me in as one of their own. Since that day, I've been trying to forget my past, to block it completely out of my mind. But now I know I can't live like that anymore. I have to confront it no matter how much it hurts. I have to find the masked man and make sure he doesn't do to any other child what he did to me. Gene, you just went up 2 points hotter on my hotness scale.
Jin, thank you for bringing this Shadow Dragon cult to my attention. I could not forgive anyone who would train helpless children in the ways of such evil. Your story has reminded me of rumors which were recently brought to my attention. A group of bandits have been robbing travelers in the vicinity of Tabin's Peak, and your description of the Shadow Dragon cult matches the description of the bandits. I thought it was just a band of petty thieves, but it seems that I was wrong. Jin, I would ask you a favor. Go to Tabin's Peak and search for the link between the bandits and the Shadow Dragon cult. Once you locate their hideout, I will lead an attack upon it. Know this, I will bring them on to justice, one way or the other.
I never thought you would do so much for us. I will do all that you have requested of me. Thank you, Master Lun. Alright, so apparently there's some banditos hanging out in Tabin's Peak. Now, I'm going to explain what Tabin's Peak is, because if you have played the first game, you know what Tabin's Peak is, and why that's something relevant. Now, in all fairness, the layout of the world isn't the same exactly as it was in the original game, but it's also hard to tell. I've never seen anybody, to my knowledge, put up a map or put up any information that would kind of show how the world has changed in almost what feels like 1,000 years between the events of Lunar and the events of today. Because if you think about it, if Ramus is the 17th Ramus in the line of Ramuses, 30, that's already every 30 years. You're already talking 300 years just to get to 10. So maybe not 1,000 years, but it's easily been at least 600 plus years, 700 years. So 1,000 isn't a hard bit to sell, really. So Tabin's Peak, we'll walk into it first, but just so those of you who have played the first one might remember as soon as we walk in. We have to be mega careful around here. Tabin's Peak is just ahead, and this is where Master Lun said most of the robberies are taking place. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your valuables. Run far, take your hands out of your pants.
Just following orders. Alright.
You're disgusting.
And hilarious. Thank you. Thank you. See, it is a funny thing. Fuck you if you don't find the humor in that. That is hilarious. Alright, let's move.
And Gene, you can put your hand down my pants any day. Hey!
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle-in-law. It's the spitting image of you, Ruby, except it's white. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be one of a kind.
I thought I was. Hey, you over there! Wait up! Are you deaf or something? I said wait! Where'd that little runt go? I know he's in here somewhere. Hello? Ollie Ollie Oxen Free! Wait! Put me down this instant! Who do you think you are?
Gotcha, you little twerp. My name is Null. What are you doing on my property? I don't welcome trespassers, so you'd better have a good story.
No. Oh my god. Most of you guys know who Null is. I'm not going to say anything more, but if you watched our LP of Lunar 1, you know who Null is.
Try to grab me like that again and I'll chew your fingers off.
Those are some very big words from such a little cat. It can't be, but it has to be.
Oh great, not only are you rude, but you're crazy. Stop mumbling to yourself and stop staring at me. Don't you know it's impolite to ogle a beautiful lady?
No, you don't. Never mind. I'm not going to take any guff from a pink cat with a big mouth. Listen here, Tabit's Peak is our property, and you are trespassing. I don't have the time to escort you out of here, but I'm sure you could make it out on your own. Don't let me find you around here again, or I'll have to take more drastic action. Goodbye.
That boy is nothing but a rude, crude pain in the butt. Gene, was he a member of the Shadow Dragon cult? I don't think so. I don't remember ever seeing his face. His aura was not one of evil, but it was unusual. Perhaps he is... Oh sure, gang up on me and tell me what a nice guy he is. You wouldn't feel the same way if he yanked on your wings. Let's see where he's going, hero.
Oh boy. So, that was interesting. And we get a life jewel, delicious life jewel. Alright, let's do this. As we now have a whole new area to explore. And there's some stuff of relevance that we want to make sure we pick up. Tormentor! We fight these guys already somewhere before. I don't know if I do. No, because they were all weak to magic. So these are new guys. Just making sure. Boom. And boom. We could probably change out Lucia's wand to the water wand at this point. So I'll make an effort to probably do that.
I'll take care of
Get
this.
some! Bam! The other thing too is if you didn't do a grinding session, this is another pretty good place to do it. Because there is an Althener statue nearby, and it wouldn't hurt anything to do it, so yeah, just as a heads up. Looks like a lot of the enemies from the mansion, it's their second iteration that we're dealing with here. So yeah, that's not gonna work. They're weak to ice, now that I'm looking at it. Let's just do that. Even though it's not gonna matter, it's gonna go on the other one anyway. Most likely. Bam. Bam. And kerblamo.
I'll take care of this.
And you can see that now Lucia's just gonna... She's actually gonna be doing stuff finally on her own. She's gonna actually attack and do other things without being provoked. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. So yeah, we're probably gonna now gun for this crazy old creature in the back here. Because yeah, 30-something MP is a lot of MP to be stealing. But Lamina gains a level with +1 to agility and luck, +2 to defense and wisdom, and then +1 to speed and magic defense. Nice. And ice pick turns into ice arrows, so that upgraded. Sweet. And let's keep moving. There's really not much to the enemies here, so yeah, especially in the early sections, and then we get introduced to some other ones later. So let's just do that. Just kind of do the same thing we did before. The only negative, however, is we can't really reach her. So let's try Earth instead. There's not much we can really do unless we use a skill against the ghost creature in the back that I've already forgotten the name of. I think it's the Dream Leech.
Rock magic.
It's not terrible. Looks like, though, the Dream Leech is going last this time. Might be because Lamina's speed up. Gotta speed up. And hey, 164 XP, we got a rare drop, the cute ribbon. Yeah, that's a pretty rare drop, too. No joke. So that's kind of cool. I believe they're the only ones that drop it. And as you can see, it has a massive increase to magic defense. That's pretty good, with 1 hit defense point loss. So we're gonna give it to Jean, because her defense is pretty terrible. Her magic defense is pretty terrible. So that's actually a really good upgrade for both characters, even over the physical defense, because it's only 1 point of physical defense for like 7 or 8 points of actual good stuff. Hot love and straight from the oven. So, you know, figure that out how you want to, but if you get another one of those, you may want to equip it. I don't think I can get 4 in there. Not really. Ice it is. Now there's no boss here at Tabin's Peak, so feel free to burn through your MP, because you're really just using it to help you get through battles. And again, you have the leech enemies who will just drain you dry if you don't deal with them in some way, shape, or form.
Ice storm.
Nice. And Jean gains a level with 2 to attack, 2 to defense, 1 to agility, 2 to speed and magic defense, and 1 to wisdom, and her range went up. Not that range matters on Jean that much, because we don't really rely on her range. But all the same, it's better than a swift kick to the nuts. So let me take these guys. I'm going to start skipping battles, because you've pretty much seen, I think, everything except for one enemy, who I don't think even shows up in this area. It's in the next area I think he shows up. So give me 1 second, and we'll get through this battle. I'll go fight the other one right next to us, too. Alright. Get herb for our trouble, which we have room for. Let's keep moving here. Did you see those children? The Shadow Dragon cult must be very close. We warned you not to come here anymore.
Now you ain't gonna have to really hurt you.
What are you talking about, Pipsqueak?
Wrong voice.
What are you talking about, Pipsqueak? We've come here to save your ungrateful butt.
Heh, you can't fool us. Defense squad, take your positions.
The fuck?
No! Oh, Jesus. Hey, ouch, ouch, what are you doing, you little jerks? Stop it right those. Stop throwing those pine cones right now. You're gonna put someone's eye out.
Kid, I'm gonna spank you so hard that your grandkids are gonna feel it.
Defense squad, concentrate your attack on the dumb-looking guy.
Okay.
No! Hooray, defense squad, retreat. Ronfar, that's what you get.
That really hurt. But I still have a sensation in all of my most important extremities.
Those children didn't look like members of the cult, but why else would they attack us?
Because we've come for their Hot Pockets, their Tostino's pizza rolls, and their PlayStations.
Legendary lid might come in handy. So the legendary lid is actually a shield, which is pretty legendary. It offers a lot of stat. It offers +2 to pretty much everything, except to defense. It actually offers a +4 to the shield, but it's one of the few shields that Ronfar can equip, or any character for that matter. So as much as you might want to give it to Hiro, there are actually better characters to give it to. For example, Lamina's a really good candidate, though it doesn't help her attack, but it boosts everything. Jean is a good candidate as well. And actually, she might be one of the best candidates. That puts her magic defense at 61. So yeah, I think we're okay with that for now. We can move it around later as needed. But yeah, that's a decent shield to find at this point in the game. And Hiro is not necessarily the best candidate for that shield, for obvious reasons. There's characters who could benefit from those other stat perks, like Jean, because she uses magic and other things. So now we have a magic hat that we got to deal with. Here my infinite amount of excitement. And I believe all magic is bad on him. Yeah, so it might be in our best interest to actually post-sword him. And then kind of pick off these other ones with some regular attacks. Gypsy Magu!
Dodge this!
I'll take care of this.
I totally missed it. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to make episodes and render them while we're doing this.
Hey.
Oh, here comes a big attack. Please. Well, that solved that problem. Yeah, she's actually becoming plausible as a character, which is great. So, bonus. And that's, I think, all the enemies here, so we can start skipping some battles. Alright, let's keep moving here. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 fights. Let me go ahead and clear out these 4 enemies quick, fast, and in a hurry here. Alright, so cleared out the enemies. There's still one more enemy up here, but I thought I'd show him to you so you knew where he was. And the Thunder Staff, which we're not going to use right away, for obvious reasons. Now, if you haven't figured out what Tabin's Peak is a reference to, and you're wondering why it's called a peak when it's actually made out of machinery, these are fair questions. If you played, and I'm going to give it away because I'm figuring if you haven't seen my Let's Play on Lunar 1, why are you watching the sequel? Go check out the first Lunar 1 playthrough. I don't even remember what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, check that out if you're not sure what it is, but definitely check, you know, it's a good story, good stuff. You love it. But Tabin's Peak is a reference to the Grindery. And the Grindery was the giant attack fortress that was used in the first game. I'm not going to talk about anything more than that. but the Vile tribe were the ones using it, and then they attacked a city with it, and the city fought back, and then this is obviously the ruins of that area, of the grindery, because that's why this looks like a machine. It's the only explanation, and it happened near Meribia in another city. So the city it attacked, which was not Meribia. So yeah, it's a cool little bit of reference, and so it's been sitting here idle for hundreds of years, untouched.
Hey, it's him again. Come here, you little punks. I'm going to introduce your butts to my belts.
Oh, crap. Pepper bomb away! Pepper bomb away!
I don't know who these kids are. I only know they are in serious need of a spanking.
You hold them down, Ronfar, and I'll smack their bottoms with my wings. Achoo!
Little butt fuckers.
Time to kill them and eat their corpses.
Whoa! Okay, so we're surrounded by a lot of enemies, so let me go ahead and deal with all at least five of these mobs here. Alright, so all enemies have been eradicated. We get the luck ring, and we get a spirit mace. So better mace for numbnuts, which we need to look at these, right? For priests with pure hearts. That's not Ronfar. And luck ring. The snake crest and the dream crest we theoretically could put on someone, but there's really no benefit to it, maybe except for the sleep one. But see, it lowers physical attack, and we rely on characters to actually do physical attacks still at this point of the game, and probably for the majority of it, those two crests aren't going to get much use early on. So they're just going to hang out in our inventory. We're not going to sell them or anything, but it is an observation that I usually point out.
I warned you to leave this place. Now you're gonna be very sorry. Now that you're gonna be very sorry you didn't listen, brah.
We never listen to the leader of the Shadow Dragon cult. We're here to save these poor kids from your evil influence.
You think I'm what? You're the ones from the cult, and not only are you evil, you're also amazingly stupid.
Wait just a minute. This isn't making any sense. Master Lund told us that you were...
I'm tired of hearing your lies. Defense squad, now!
This net is crushing the life out of my beautiful hair. I'm a little more worried about the way it's bending my wings. Ow, 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 ow. Whatever you plan to do to us, pal, you better think again.
You should have given my warning some thought before you decided to follow me here. And I don't need to hurry. The Dragon Kids will keep you here until I decide what to do. Lock them up.
Let me out of here at once. This is no way to treat the junior premier of the Magic Guild. Those kids call their leader Knob. I call him Knob. And why did he say that we were from the cult when he's the cult leader? I don't get it.
There was something I noticed while the little munchkins were so effectively humiliating us. She said that the leader of the cult wore a mask, but Null was barefaced. Interesting, no?
Very interesting. Well, Gene, do you think that the masked man has ditched his gimmick?
I honestly don't know if it's the masked man or not, but my hunch is that it isn't. The slaves of the cult had broken spirits and dark hearts, but the children who caught us might be the happiest kids I've ever met. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's not what Master Lund told us it was.
No, it's not. You know, I'm not usually one to mind a good spanking, but when it's a bratty bunch of boogerheads swatting my bottom, I get kind of pissed. So who trained these kids to fight if they're not members of the cult?
It is truly Null. I can sense the power within him. But what is he doing here, and why is he with these children? I don't have the time to try and make sense of it. I must find the goddess Althena. If the masked leader of the cult was here, he would have ordered these kids to kill us, but they haven't used any sort of martial arts or deadly force. These kids are a little bratty, but they're not mega naughty, and they're good fighters. I bet some of them could become leaders of the Magic Guild when they grow up.
Already thinking about how to make a buck off them.
All I want to know is what they're going to do with us now that they've got us.
All I want to know is whether or not I have to kill myself after getting my butt handed to me by a mob of peewees.
I don't think that they're going to harm us, Ruby. These children aren't members of the cult. The children of the cult were always covered with bruises, and they never smiled. These children are so alive. Even when they were attacking us, you could see them smiling. So that means Master Lun lied to us? But why? I don't know if he lied, Lamina. Maybe his advisors gave him wrong information.
We could come up with theories all night, buckaroos. But how about we just get some sleepy beepy and see what happens in the morning?
Ronfar's word choice is a little goofy, but he's right. We could all use the rest.
Good night, everyone. May all your dreams be filled with fish.
It's about time you woke up. I was just about to dump a bucket of cold water on you. All your other friends have been awake for hours. Now come on and help us work, because there's plenty to do. Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, ha! There we go.
Wow, you're good, Ronfar. I didn't think you had a talent for anything besides gambling.
Well, let's just say I've had to prepare breakfast in bed for a few overnight guests. Actually, this reminds me of the times that Leo and Mallory would come over to my house and make a huge meal, and we'd stay up all night eating and talking and laughing.
Okay.
I'm a little tired, but that's no excuse for me not to dance my absolute best. As long as there's an audience, I'll be there to perform for them. It makes me feel alive. So how do I look? Am I still in shape, or am I sagging in all the wrong places?
Girl, let me tell you something about the Sagarino here.
Just kidding. Sorry, music's fun, bouncy, and lively. Who couldn't like this music? Before we get... Hold on really quick. Before we get too far here, I believe there are other rooms we'd want to explore. Let me double check here. Nothing up here, really? Okay, never mind. There's 2 items in here, if I'm not mistaken. And we'd want... I'm trying to think. I know there's one that's rather relevant, and making sure we get it is paramount. There's one. Yeah, so there's a cute ribbon that doesn't require the drop.
Oh, I'm the junior premier of the Magic Guild, not a babysitter. This is an outrage. I hate kids. All they do is cry and whine and poop and fight. This is all because of that brat Null. As soon as we save those kids, he's getting a spanking.
Whoa. That's Lucia's voice, and it's coming from upstairs.
No, why are you the only one here?
What are you talking about? This place is full of children. You did notice them, right?
No. You know what I am asking you. Why are you the only one here? Why are you the only one here?
Stop giving me grief, lady. Why did you... Wait a minute. You're Lucia from the Blue Star. Whoa. No, that's played by Keanu Reeves. Oh.
Really quick. I'm sure there's one out here somewhere. Ah! Oh, it was an herb. Lame. Alright, so I believe we got everything relevant.
No, why are you alone? No, why are you alone? What is Althena? Hero! We must find Althena, quickly.
I know, Lucia.
Alright, so we need to talk to Mr. Null here.
Good timing. I was just about to walk down to your cell and drag you out of bed. I have an important question for you, Hero. Is this girl really Lucia, Princess of the Blue Star?
Yes, she is. That's one of the first things she told me when I found her in the Blue Spire. I didn't quite believe her at first, but now I'm convinced. But how did you know where Lucia came from? I don't think she would have told you.
Heh. You think too much, kid. All you need to know is that I'm a lot smarter than you are.
You're just like me when I was your age, Hero. All attitude and ignorance.
They're here.
Damn it! Hero, let's talk after we find out what's happening. Come on. Where you did guys go? So there's a typo for you guys at home. Where did you guys go? We've been trying to find you.
We heard kids screaming from the direction of the playground.
So did we. Where's Null? He ran to the playground when he heard the screams, and the look on his face was intense. Come on, let's go.
Really quick. Do that. Everybody's healed up, which is good.
Put them down, now! What a lively group of children you've assembled for me now. I look forward to giving them the discipline they so obviously require, and teaching them to kill their enemies without remorse.
The Shadow Dragon cult. Help us now!
You're nothing but a bunch of filthy cowards. Why don't you try taking me hostage instead of a group of helpless children?
Because you're of no use to me, you fool. You're an adult, unable and unwilling to learn.
But these children are untainted and easily trained in the way of the Shadow Dragon Feast.
There won't be any more of your training. There will only be my fist smashing your face. Yeah, you tell him, Gene. I will spill your vile blood and end your unspeakable evil.
Gene, you're alive. This little visit has become much more interesting than I had anticipated. Don't worry, Gene. I shall train these children as diligently as I trained you. But it would be cruel to expect anything of them to match your skills in the art of assassination. You're a student of the Shadow Dragon Fist? Farewell, fools. Come back! Come back! I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you!
Those bastards.
How could I have been so damn careless? I should have known the barricade wouldn't work. It's because of my arrogance that those kids were taken.
You're going to pursue the cult, aren't you? Please allow us to join you. I'll do whatever it takes to help you save those children.
Help me, you're the ones who led the cult here. Or did you forget that I heard their leader singing your praises as he took the children?
You don't understand, Null. I was kidnapped by the cult when I was a child, and I know what awaits those children. I don't want any of them to go through what I did, Null. I don't want them to lose their souls. Please, let me help you.
I want you to tell me the whole story, Gene. In fact, I demand to hear all your stories. Follow me to my chambers. You all have some crazy stories, I'll admit that. But I've heard crazier. I've decided to give you guys a chance to prove yourselves by saving the children. But I still don't have complete trust in you. And can you really blame me? So here's what I'll do. Well, you're saving the kids. I'll keep one of you here as a hostage. Who should I choose? Nope. Nope. Sexy. Nope. Ugh. Sexy. You, Lucia.
What?
Okay, kids, say hello to Miss Lucia. She's going to be your babysitter for a while, okay? Why don't you show Miss Lucia the playroom?
No, why have you chosen me? What are you thinking?
Don't you have any compassion, Lucia? These poor kids just saw their friends get kidnapped. They need someone to comfort them. They need you.
Hiro. Don't worry, Lucia. We'll save the children and be right back. Please hurry, Hiro. Your world moves closer to destruction with each passing moment. Okay, kids, who wants to play Defeat the Evil Lord Zophar? Yay!
Lucia will be fine, unless you decide to run away instead of saving the kids. We've done some investigation of the cult, and we think that they're hiding somewhere in the sewers beneath Meribia. A long time ago, you could enter the sewers from Ramus' shop in Lund's dojo. Underground sewers, quite a fitting location for a group of vermin like the cult. Let's go save the children. Indeed. So, time to save the kiddies. Time to save the kiddies. The kiddies must be saved.
Okay, so let's go ahead and head on out because we don't have Lucia with us. We're out the extra damage output for the time being.
Oh, I'm scared, Miss Lucia. What'll we do if the cult comes back to take away the rest of us? Miss Lucia, I'd feel much better if you gave me a hug.
A hug? Is that some sort of candy? I'm sorry, but I don't have any. Aww. Oh, this is a hug.
Of course, silly. Whenever I get a hug, I feel warm and safe. It's the best feeling in the world. Miss Lucia, will you sing me a song? I want to hear a lullaby. Please, 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 please.
Oh, you mean the magic which makes tiny humans fall asleep? I'm sorry, children, but I don't know any lullabies. Oh. I feel strange in the presence of these children. They give me feelings. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a big heaver. So anyway, we're 1100 away from Hero's next level, which means everybody will gradually level after that. Again, I'm okay with that. But we need to get out of this popsicle stand and get some other stuff done. Hey, you're going to save my friends, aren't you? Well, then use the gondola. Take you all the way to the bottom in no time at all. Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride. We should be good on inventory items. Yoink. And we can quick travel back up to the top of Tabin's Peak now. Yeah, we're good on items for the time being, I'd say. Good on gear as well. Yeah, I think we're fine. So, the only thing is we have some stuff to sell, but we can do that in a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Meribia, because we now know that it's in the sewer. Now, going into the sewer, we're going to take the shop entrance, because I don't believe we actually have full accessibility to the one inside the dojo. But first things first, let's go to the consumable shop. We don't need any regular equipment, we just need... I want to sell off some of our old garbage stuff, that way it's out of here. Like the crappy damn dagger that keeps showing up. We'll sell the platinum gauntlet and the 2 of these. And I think we're good with everything else. I can't think of anything else worth grabbing, rather, so I'm happy. Happy with that. Alright, so this is a good place for us to stop right now. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. And when we come back, we're going to be seeing what we can do about the Shadow Dragon cult. And see about whose asses need to be kicked. That's right, we're going to be heading into the sewer and we're going to be kicking some ass. And not taking names because those names will be useless when they're dead. So thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios to check me out playing stuff live and all that fun hubbubaloo and all the other shows we do on there and all of that. So thanks guys for stopping by, and we will see you guys next time.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe,
Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.